Hello and welcome to the Fierce Federation. My name is Peace George. I am also known as the Fierce Igniter. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me today. If you're wondering what FIERCE stands for, it's F for fighting limiting beliefs, I for intentionality, E is for expression of gifts and talents, R is for recalibration or rediscovery, depending on the one that you need. The C is for capacity building, and E is for excellence. You heard me say capacity building, and as a part of that, what we do is to raise leaders who know what they're doing. Today, I would love to talk about personal development as a major part of leadership. If you're looking to be a leader someday, you have to be keen on your personal development. Yes. If you look around you, you'll see that most of the successful leaders that we have are people who are constantly pushing themselves. They're pushing beyond average boundaries just to be better and to break new grounds. A leader has to push themselves to move in new directions and work on gaining new skills. Any great leader must make personal development a priority. Take a second and give this a thought. If you ever keep repeating the things that you do and only build up on what you know or what you know how to do, you're eventually never going to get the result that you need. You're not going to get an excellent result. And if you don't have resources that you can tap from, you're going to get stuck. So here are some tips for when you want to draw up a personal development plan. Number one, be open-minded. Yes, when it comes to your personal development, you have to be as open-minded as possible. You know, you can't have that attitude of this is who I am and take it or you leave it, or this is what I want to do. I don't want to hear anything. I don't care about anything. You can't be one with that kind of attitude. Be open to new ideas. Be willing to learn. Be one who loves to listen. Number two, be a great investor. Most leaders invest their time and money, whatever, in businesses and also in other people. But the greatest of leaders find time to invest in themselves. You have to see yourself as an important asset and invest in yourself. Your personal development isn't just for your own good. It is for the good of many and even the world at large. Okay, so you're an international asset. You're an asset to the world, a blessing. So you have to learn so much so that you can give so much. So find time to invest in yourself. Learn, sharpen your skills, move yourself from being ordinary to a place of mastery. Number three, embrace positivity. You always hear me talk about embracing positivity because I do not even believe that anyone in the world can survive this world without embracing positivity. The world is full of negativity. Most of the time when we talk about positivity, people think of it as being one who oozes that or dishes it out to other people. But in this case, I'm actually talking about yourself. Yes, be easy on yourself. To attain the best level of leadership, you have to have an attitude of positivity and believe strongly in possibilities. A positive attitude is fundamental to your growth and development as a leader. Number four, hold yourself accountable. Yes, most of the time we have leaders who hold other people accountable, but never themselves. Don't be that kind of leader. Hold yourself accountable. It's called responsibility. Number five, acknowledge your weaknesses. Yes, so we have so many leaders who are very much aware of their strength and they build up on that. That is great. But you also have to be a kind of leader who acknowledges their weaknesses. Okay, when you acknowledge your weaknesses, you work on them and then you gain strength in that department. If you do not acknowledge your weaknesses, there is no way you're going to find ways to improve on them. It's when you improve on them that you leverage them into strengths. If you don't, they will forever remain your weakness. Now, most of the people who do not work on their weaknesses are people who treat personal development as a to-do list. So I've checked it off this year, and so I don't need any more. No, as I said earlier, it's a continuous thing. Growth is continuous, and the only way to do that is to personally develop yourself. So it's ongoing, meaning that at every point in your life, you will always have weaknesses. Always make sure that you acknowledge them and do all that you can to improve on them and turn them into your strength. I'm reminded of this documentary that I saw a while ago where Chital Dare was sitting closely to a langur monkey. Now, the good thing about these two animals is that they complement each other. The langur monkey has excellent vision with 3 eye receptors. On the other hand, the Chital Dare has only 2. So the Chital Dare couldn't see the tiger coming, but the langur monkey could. And so the langur monkey gave out this screeching sound that tipped off the Chital Dare, and this deer ran. Okay, what am I trying to say? The weakness of the deer is the strength of the monkey. So this smart deer knew so well to walk closely with the langur monkey, because whatever the langur monkey could see, the Chital Dare couldn't see it. So what am I saying in essence? As a good leader, you have to know your weaknesses and find a way to improve on them. And if you can't, look for people around you to complement that. And to be able to do that, you have to be open-minded, open to ideas. And the 6th one is to lead from the inside. In order for you to transform your world, you have to start this transformation from your own inside. This, I also believe, is the principle of becoming anything you want to be, the best version of you, becoming whatever it is you want to become. You have to let that change start from within you. You have to have this conviction. You have to make your vision compelling. You have to convince yourself of your vision before even sharing it with others to make it compelling. So to have a compelling vision as a leader, you have to be committed to that vision yourself. You have to be willing to go all the way to do it, even if it means stretching. And this brings us back to personal development. Remember, personal development is your priority if you're ever going to become a great leader. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. Stay positive and stay fierce.